Y'all, he also said that he's a finisher. You know, he's an author, but he's a finisher, man. He's a finisher. Oh, hold on. Let me roll back. How do we know? How do we know that the author is God? How do we know that the author is God? Well, in Genesis 1:1, it says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. In the beginning. See, you got to remember, you got to look at how the Old Testament saints were thinking. But they didn't have all this. You know, they listened to the prophets. That's why I say they were listening to the prophets. As the prophets wrote, they believed it, y'all. But then in John, let's look at John 1. Yeah. Because now don't forget this. It's only one beginning. If you start at the beginning, it's just at the beginning, right? Okay, so it's only one beginning. Okay. So but notice it says in the beginning, who? God. God, right. So now John 1:1 says in the beginning was the word. Okay. Remember who told us to keep our eyes on? Keep on Jesus, right? But he says in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him. So look, if you're looking to Jesus and you're trusting him and he says, I'm God. I am God. I am God. Hey, ask yourself this question. Okay, Jesus, how did you finish the race? You talking about being a finisher? Well, let's look. Well, let's look at Hebrews 12:2. How you finished the race? All right, you God and all this. And how did you finish this race, Jesus? How did you finish? How did you finish? And so it says this in Hebrews 12:2, that it says that we're to look unto Jesus, because he's the author and he's the finisher of our faith, who for the joy. Look, y'all, I thought about joy and pain. It's like sunshine and rain, because look. Yeah, I'm trying to sing a little bit. but look, it says for the joy. Y'all, listen, man, they beat him. Y'all, they beat him. Y'all, they whipped him till his back opened up. Are we reading this right? For the joy. He says, I knew why I was doing what I was doing. That's why when we get in the middle of all of these things in our marriage and our whatever, and for the joy, I'm going to do this. For your joy. Because I'm going to prove to these people that God, you can change not only me, but you can change everything around me. I'm going to prove that. But for the joy was set before him, he endured the cross, y'all. You know how he carried that thing all the way through the streets. All the way through the streets. It says he endured it. He trying to show you how to be a finisher. He's trying to show you how to be we are crying when I get a little splendor. No, man, I'm trying to show you how to be a finisher. I'm trying to show you how to be a finisher. I trusted the one. It says in 1 Peter 2,